Hello Taurus, welcome back to the channel. This is Independent Tarot. My name is India for those of you who are new. Today I'll be doing a general reading for the sign of Taurus. I hope that all is well. If not, we will find out what's going on, and we will also have a resolve for it, okay? Because you guys know over here, I don't just tell you your problems without helping you to fix the problem. As you guys may know, I am all about self-love, self-mastery, and things of that nature. So the resolution may not always be to work it out with the person that you're with. For me, the resolution tends to be more about, you know, what's going on within that makes you feel like you have to deal with the things that you feel like you're dealing with that don't make you feel good. What's going on the inside as to why, you know, you can't just release that, okay? That sort of thing. So let's get into this Taurus reading. Holy Spirit, please help me to share messages with the sign of Taurus. What messages, Holy Spirit, do you have for the sign of Taurus, please? Messages for the sign of Taurus. Too many cards. Messages for the sign of Taurus, please, Holy Spirit. All right, Taurus. So you guys are starting out with the Princess of Cups. This is about your own innocence, okay? I feel like, you know, you guys have been so kind, okay, to others as far as, you know, being helpful and, you know, looking out for people and seeing to it that you have those around you best interest at heart, okay? I feel like your intuition has been kicking, you know what I mean? It's been guiding you and telling you what's most important right now and what you should be doing. So for those of you who aren't following your intuition, I feel like now would be a good time to do so, because your intuition is probably telling you this is it and this is how you need to go about it. And if you're ignoring that, you might miss the train, okay? Some of you guys are also experiencing with your sexuality, okay? So some of you guys may be curious at the moment, not sure whether or not you like the same sex or the opposite sex. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not here to judge, okay? Others of you have been tapping into your psychic energy, okay? This has to do with, again, your intuition. So for those of you who has that strong intuition, feel like, you know, you're the one, or you're the ones rather, who's been feeling like this psychic energy. You may have been receiving downloads as of recently, and you're just kind of wondering, you know, what is this all about? Okay? A lot of you guys are very sexual at the moment as well. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. A lot of you guys are, yeah, okay, yeah, hot in the draws, okay? More messages, please, for the sign of Taurus. What other messages do you have for the sign of Taurus, please, Spirit? Okay, Taurus, you guys have the King of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, you know, a lot of this has to do with romance. You guys are hot in the draws for a reason. Maybe it's somebody that you like. Maybe it's someone that you are wanting to commit to. Maybe it's someone that you are committed to. But I feel like, you know, when it comes to love, Taurus, right now you're like in this very mature place. You know how to deal with yourself, okay? You probably have matured emotionally, and you would like to get involved with someone. For those of you who aren't already involved, you would like to get involved with someone who can meet you at your level of emotional security, is what it looks like. I'm sorry, emotional maturity. So because I did just say security, I feel like, you know, you guys may be looking for someone who is able to make you feel secure within a relationship, which takes me back to your previous relationship, Taurus. Some of you guys may have been dealing with someone who did not make you feel secure in your relationship. And this could possibly be for many reasons, you know. If you find yourself taking on the burden of, you know, just doing everything, and you're dealing with someone who doesn't know when you're overwhelmed or when to take over, when to step up, things of that nature, I feel like, you know, that could very well bring you to feel insecure. Okay, but it looks like, you know, you guys are very supportive right now, as well as supported. Okay, so even if you don't feel supported by others around you, know that you are supported by the universe at the moment. Okay, remain calm, because if you choose to become chaotic at a time like this, you are more than likely going to screw up your manifestation, because I feel like, you know, all of this good energy is you manifesting. All right, so for those of you who haven't already felt this romance, or, you know, this mature love that's come along and things of that nature, this is what you're manifesting. So you need to remain calm in order to continue to manifest that. Do not allow anything from your past to come back and screw that up for you, because you're doing a good job at manifesting commitment and a mature love. Okay, not and an immature love, but and a mature love is what I said. Okay, more messages, please, for the sign of Taurus. What other messages? All right, you guys have the 10 of Wands. This is in reverse, Taurus. So I feel like, you know, you guys are exhausted. Like I said, some of you guys were dealing with someone who kind of just left the burden on you. Okay, and I feel like you're at the end of the rope when it comes to that energy. You don't really want to deal with that anymore. You realize that, you know, this isn't fair. This isn't a fair situation. It feels like it's very imbalanced. Okay, it's very much off balance. It feels like, you know, you are doing more than they are doing. The energy isn't being reciprocated is what I'm trying to say. Okay, you've lost faith when it comes to this person, when it comes to this relationship. You're definitely not there anymore, which is why you are manifesting this more mature, more committed, romantic love, more supportive love, because you've dealt with the lack as far as all of that is concerned. Okay, you know what it feels like to not have that. So now moving forward, you know exactly what you want. Okay, I feel like there was a lot of negativity and struggle in your last relationship, Taurus, as far as, you know, how the two of you dealt with each other. This struggle is what created such a hard working person within you. You don't like the feeling of having to struggle. Okay, you definitely don't like the feeling of having to struggle with a partner. Okay, because it's like, there's two of us. Why are we struggling? You know what I mean? Between the two of us, we need to make something happen so that we don't have to experience this struggle. All right, let's keep going. More messages, please, for the Taurus. But see, this is a 10. This 10 of Wands represents a 10. What does 10s represent? Some of you guys already know. We talk about it all the time. 10s represents endings, completions, which is why I said you guys are at the end of your rope. You've had enough as far as your past relationship is concerned. You no longer want to deal with what that comes with. Okay, you're at the end of your rope, Taurus. And there's bound to be some new beginnings, because you definitely have a 10 here. And this is about endings, okay? You guys have the 7 of Wands. Capricorn also had this, Taurus, so you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. But it looks like, you know, if you are dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, you both are dealing with some inner convictions right now. Okay, you both are trying to get back to a place of feeling confident and asserting yourself. Okay, you want to feel that power again that you once had, that was probably lost to this relationship. All right, and it's not only you who wants to feel that again, but I feel like this person does too. So maybe you guys were both like a little bit controlling because both of you, this is if you're dealing with the Capricorn, but this could also very well be any other sign. But it seems like, you know, both of you both of you began to feel as if though you lost yourself to the relationship. Okay, and that may be where you both are now, just trying to figure out how to regain that power, how to regain that confidence. Okay, because it's definitely necessary right now. It's definitely necessary for you to be resilient here in this situation. I feel like, you know, you find yourself defending your honor a lot. So did the Capricorn. They felt like, you know, they're always having to defend themselves. So it looks like, you know, there was just like irreconcilable differences between the two of you. Like, it may not be that it was, you know, just one person who was wrong here. It looks like there were two people. Okay, the both of you may have played a part in the demise of this relationship. Okay, let's keep going. More messages for the Taurus, please, Spirit. What other messages do you have for the sign of Taurus, please? All right, Taurus, you guys have the Princess of Swords. So you're definitely about to get back to that confident feeling, okay? Feel like you're going to analyze the situation, everything that's happened. You're going to go back to the drawing board and figure out, you know, what it is that you need to do next. What steps do you need to take to get there? Things of that nature. I feel like you guys have a lot of wit right now, okay? So you're quick. You're quick with your words. You're quick with your thoughts. You're quick with it, all right? You're very much opinionated at the moment. You know, you have your opinions as to how everything happened, and you know, what that person was like, possibly what you were like, what you guys were like together, things of that nature. But I see you as being very curious. I don't know if this is you being curious to know what they have going on, or if this is you being curious to know if the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, but I feel like you're gonna make an intelligent choice here that has to deal with not only your love life, but your financial stability as well, is what it looks like, Taurus, which is why you are analyzing this situation and trying to discover a new way of moving forward and not continue to do things as you've done things before. Because obviously, as you can see, it didn't quite work out for you. So you're curious to see what's on the other side, okay? And if the grass is greener on the other side. And I feel like, you know, that may very well be the case. More messages, please, for the sign of Taurus. What other messages do you have for the sign of Taurus, please, Spirit? All right, Taurus, so you guys have Justice. This is in reverse, though. This is Libra energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, but I definitely feel as if though, you know, your past person or the person that you're currently dealing with and trying to get away from is a karmic, okay? What you just experienced, Taurus, was something that you had to experience. Understand that, okay? It may feel like a loss at the moment, and this is what I told Capricorn as well. It may feel like a loss at the moment, but it's actually a lesson in all of this, all right? So for those of you dealing with the Capricorn, understand that there is a lesson in all of this. What you went through, you were meant to go through, okay? The universe gives the God, okay? Forgive me if you guys aren't into, you know, higher power, things of that nature. You guys are welcome to your own beliefs on this channel, but I'm going to just go ahead and say it. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and I want you, Taurus, to understand that you've been placed in the position that you're in currently for a reason, okay? So don't look at this like a negative. Don't look at this like, you know, what's happening in my life right now, why is this happening in my life, and things of that nature. If you are going to ask that question, ask it in a healthy way, okay? Answer it. Answer why this happened to you, because sometimes things like this happens to us to wake us up. Sometimes we're a little too cozy within our slumber, and the universe is like, wake your butt up. Let me shake things up, okay? And we'll end up going through some things that we just really wonder why. Why do I have to go through this? What is this about? For what reason? Okay, the reason is that you needed to wake up. You were sleeping on yourself, honey. Wake that butt up. Okay? But yeah, I feel like, you know, there was an injustice in this relationship. I feel like you were dealing with someone who was very dishonest. Okay, not only that, but this person doesn't have morals, Taurus. This person lacks morals, and there was too many gray areas within the situation. There was too much that you feel like you didn't know and that the person wasn't sharing. All right, and this is probably why you are where you are now, and that's probably why I mentioned something about insecurity a little earlier on in the reading. This person having all of these gray areas left you feeling like, okay, well, what is it? You know, and they obviously didn't have the emotional intelligence to be able to sit there and talk to you about whatever it was that may have been troubling them. This person just kind of went on about their life in hopes that you wouldn't find out what those gray areas were. And you still may not have figured it out, but guess what? Let's find out, guess what? Let's figure out what this what is. Wheel of Fortune. This is fate. That's what the guess what is. This is fate, okay? Everything that has happened in this situation, in your life, understand that this had to happen. Once again, this had to happen, okay? In order for you to be successful, in order for you to have the fortune that's coming for you, in order for you to fulfill your destiny, to reach your destiny, in order for these changes to take place, in order for you to feel like a lucky person, okay? In order for you to have abundance, right? In order for your karma to be good karma and not negative karma, right? In order for this fresh start to happen, you had to go through what you may consider to be hell. Okay? But guess what's next? A lot of good news. A lot of goodness. The minute that you decide that this is not for me, I've had enough. I've given this all that I can give it. And although it may hurt, it's not always fun to walk away. It's not always fun when you realize that someone who you love so very much, Taurus, turns out to be the worst decision you ever made. At least, you know, some of you guys may feel that way. It's not always easy to walk away from that. But know that it's for a good reason that you're having to walk away. Know that. Know that it's for the betterment of yourself. For those of you with children, it's also for the betterment of your children, okay? Because you guys deserve a better life. You guys deserve peace. You guys deserve happiness. You guys deserve that fresh start. So you got to keep it moving, Taurus. You can't stop now. You can't stop here. Last card, please. Last card, please, for the Taurus. Okay, a lot of Capricorn energy here, Taurus, because Capricorn also had this one. So like I said, for those of you who are dealing with a Capricorn, there was a lot of back and forth with pointing the finger. But in actuality, you both play a part in what went wrong in this situation. There's no reason that anybody should be blaming the other person. You guys both need to look at this for what it is and understand that what happened here was, what do you call it? It was a group, not a group decision. It was a what do you call it? Group effort? Let's just say a group effort. Okay, you both played a role in the demise of this relationship, as I said a little bit earlier. I feel like, you know, just as the Capricorn felt Taurus, you guys feel like your person is very much unpredictable. You feel like life in general right now is unpredictable. You don't really know what's about to happen, okay? And you guys may be lacking the motivation that you need so badly at the moment, okay? Because you're looking for clarity and possibly even closure. When you need to understand it, you might not get that. All the clarity you need is within you. Just find your own clarity. Stop looking for someone to tell you, this is what I did, this is why I did it, and yeah, let's move on from it. No, you don't need that. Find that within you. It happened for a reason, and now I'm ready to move on. Thank you for being a butthole. If anything, you need to start thanking this person, Taurus, for being a butthole, because now you're able to move on with your life and become a better version of yourself. And guess what? This person has to sit back and watch you be that without them. Literally. Okay? I want to pull one more card. I feel like you guys are unmotivated right now. And this is because of everything that you've dealt with. But there's so much good coming to you. You just have to open up the road for it to reach you. Like, it's almost like you're blocking it from reaching you, because you're still kind of caught up in your head about this person. You guys have death. Death is in reverse. So look, you are fearing this change. You are fearing stepping out on faith. You are fearing doing all of this by yourself. Something that you may have once done with someone else, had the help of someone else, the assistance of someone else. You're now left to figure it all out on your own. All right? And this puts you in this place of fear, because it's like you almost feel like you've been abandoned. Like a person just left you high and dry. They left you out to the wolves. Okay, like that what they didn't know though is you put me out into the wolves and I become one. I don't get eaten by the wolves. I become one. I become a part of the tribe. Okay, that's how you got to look at that. All right, a lot of you guys are in denial right now about what is happening and what has happened. You don't want to believe that this has become your reality, but it has. Okay, and the longer you stay in that mindset of why me, why me, why me, the longer you will remain stagnant, Taurus. So it's time for you to let go of that, why did this happen to me, and things of that nature. You know, that negative toxic energy, those negative thoughts. Release those negative thoughts and realize that everything happens for a reason. And there's a good reason why this happened. Although it may not feel good to have gone through what you went through, understand that there's a good reason behind it, as to why you had to go through it. And if you just get to a point of emotional maturity completely and stay there, sooner or later, if you care to, you will be able to put two and two together and figure out why everything happened the way it happened. You'll figure it out possibly when you meet that new love. Okay, that's the complete opposite of what you've been dealing with. Something totally different, okay? See what's going on in the personal independent tarot deck. What messages can we get out of the independent tarot deck? Ooh. But yeah, with that death card, Taurus, it's definitely got to come to an end. Definitely. There definitely has to be some changes made, okay? Don't feel abandoned, because you are not abandoned by the universe. That person may have abandoned you, but your higher power, the universe, has your back, honey. Know that. And that's where you need to be putting your faith. You need to put your faith in your faith, okay? Not a man, not a woman, not a human at all. Put your faith in your faith. Because enough is enough. You've had enough. You can't take anymore. You're at the end of your rope. More messages, please, for the Taurus. All right, so you may have friend zoned this person, or this may be what you're doing. This may be the results of this relationship coming to an end, is that you guys just decide to be friends if it is possible, okay? Because sometimes this is very impossible, especially when a relationship is just ending, okay? It's kind of hard to be friends with someone who you were just in a full-blown relationship with, but it looks like you guys may be friend zoning this person. Like, this is about as far as we're going to get. You know what I mean? So this could be for the people who share children with this person. For the sake of the children, for the sake of peace, you guys may decide that, you know, friends is about as far as we're going to take this, okay? More messages, please, for the Taurus. What other messages do you have for the Taurus, please, Spirit? Also, the Death card represents Scorpio. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. We got Capricorn energy here. We also have Scorpio energy here, okay? It's time to suck it up. Whatever you've been through, whatever this person dealt with, put you through, whatever you dealt with from this person, guess what? Capricorn had this card too. A lot of you guys are dealing with the Capricorn, okay? Capricorn needs to suck it up. You need to suck it up. It's time to just make that compromise. We can be cool. We can be cool. That's fine. But the relationship, you've had enough. You've had enough of that. So suck it up and do what you got to do. More messages, please. All right. All things go. So understand that, you know, you may have thought that this was a forever thing. But much like everything in this world, at some point you got to let it go. Okay? We don't live forever. Not in these same vessels, at least. Okay? All things go. What you had with this person is forever and always. What you experienced is forever and always. The lessons that you will take from the relationship is forever and always. What's not forever and always is you and the person as a togetherness, as a whole. You know what I mean? That's not forever and always. But the memory is forever and always. A lot of you guys haven't been feeling like yourself lately, and this could have a lot to do with, you know, like I said, the demise of this relationship, things coming to an end, things being shaken up a bit. You know, it's different now. It's not the same anymore. It's all on you. I want one more card, please, Spirit. Not that many. Just one more, please. You don't trust this person. Because you don't trust this person, you're not going to deal with this person. You're going to friend zone this person. You don't trust them to be to you what you need them to be to you. So you're going to friend zone them. That's about all you have to offer. You're not offering up yourself anymore. That's not up for debate. You're willing to be a friend. But you're not willing to remain in an unhealthy relationship. That's dead. That's out. Messages for the Taurus, please, Spirit. What other messages do you have for the sign of Taurus, please? You're exhausted. You're exhausted because you've taken, and I just said this, Ten of Wands in reverse represents exhaustion. You're taking on the burden of everything by yourself. Okay? This person is, you know, they're just not available anymore. They're not there anymore. It's all on you now. And it's creating this exhaustion within you. Okay? Slow down. Start to do things in moderation. Take your time. Find a better way of doing things. Feel like you guys have had to postpone some things in your life. You've had to put your dreams and your goals to the side to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with at the moment. So something has been postponed as a result of everything happening. Something's been postponed as a result of you being exhausted. You had to push a date back, or you just had to push something back in general because you have to rebuild your energy. Laziness. So some of you guys may have gotten lazy, okay? It's very possible that some of you guys may have gotten lazy, but it's also very possible that some of you guys are just ready to be able to be lazy, okay? And not be so exhausted. You're ready to kick your feet up like homeboy here, all right? Last card, please. Ordinary. It's time to get back to the ordinary. That's all I have to say about that. I'll take another card. Sometimes it takes for you to be alone. And that's what you're about to do. That's what you don't have a choice but to do. All right? That's all I have for you, Taurus. I love you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.